The sick leave language in the tentative agreement does not restore our sick leave to what we had before. We used to have 12 days per year. Now we're going to have 8 days per year. 12 days per year is pretty much the industry standard. Prior to 2001, we were lagging the industry because we only had 10 days per year. Since 2003, we've only been accruing 5 days per year. One of the things that's really critical about the sick time is the company's other proposal where they want to force us to use our sick time to pay for our retiree medical. I'll go more in depth in that when we get to Article 41. But once again, our sick time is woefully inadequate. We need to get 12 days a year like we had in the 2001 agreement and like the rest of the industry has had for some time. The company's proposal as far as the IOD is to keep it at the rate of 10 days like we gave in the 2003 concessions. The problem with that is it's way below industry standard. Prior to the concessions, we used to have 80 days. The industry average is 600 hours. We were at one time slightly above the industry average. Now we're way below. One serious injury could wipe out all your sick time as well as your IOD time. One of the changes in the pension plan is that new hires will not get the defined benefit pension plan. Essentially what that does, it puts our plan at risk because once the new hires become numerous enough where they can outvote us, they will probably remove the plan from us as well. I mean, obviously we want to protect the pension plan for ourselves, and one of the ways we do that is to make sure that the people after us get it as well. This TA would have a dramatic effect on our retiree medical. Everyone under 50 years of age would basically lose their retiree pre-funding, something that many of us have paid into for nearly 20 years. The formula that the company wants to use is the most expensive in the industry. They want to charge us more hours for the coverage that they're allowing us to buy with our sick time, while giving us less sick time to buy it with. It's not an even keeled plan. It doesn't really compare to other airlines and other carriers and what they offer. It's vastly inferior. The company is basically taking monies that were given to us as part of a concession back in 2000, and they're confiscating those funds to use to pay obligations to other workers and relieve themselves of that obligation. The retiree medical plan that they're proposing is a huge departure from anything we've seen in the past, and to me it's a very substantial concession. Reason enough to reject this contract. The company reserves the right with the retiree medical to raise the amount of hours that they're charging for the medical after 3 years. So it's conceivable that we could be in negotiations and they could be raising what they're charging us for the retiree medical. One of the changes to Article 42 is they want to change the system protection to 6/6/2000. It's an unusual number. I don't know why they picked that number. Normally it would start the first day of the month or the date of a new contract. The problem I have with this is historically what we've done with Article 42 and system protection is that everybody that was on payroll at the time the contract was signed was afforded system protection. This agreement will leave more workers without system protection than we had in the last agreement that was the last real negotiated agreement that we had in 2001, which was March 1st of 2001. The new agreement would still leave workers exposed that had system protection at one time. In this agreement, the DWH issue is still left unresolved. My concern is that without resolving it now and leaving it open, the company's going to get whatever they want in DFWH. Well, the wage opener provision, my opinion is that it's more fluff. We've seen similar provisions in the past. In 1995, we had a Me Too clause that tied our wage to the pilots, that if the pilots got percentage increases, we would get similar increases. That never panned out. In 2003, we were told that we had a early opener provision for 2006. Well, here we are in 2010, we're still negotiating. I think that this is a useless provision. It's going to be used by the people who are trying to sell this by claiming that we're not putting ourselves at risk, that it will maintain our standing in the industry. But past history has shown that provisions like this, especially with such vague language, usually turn out to be unenforceable. One of the lines in it says, it triggers the opportunity for the TWU to open negotiations on wages. That's really not concrete language. It's not solid. And basically all they're saying is that if somebody passes us, the company will be willing to negotiate. It doesn't say that they're going to be willing to give us anything, but they'll be willing to talk about it. So to me, I think it's a useless provision, and it'll be like one of the many broken promises we've had in the past.